My poem's called An Addiction. January 23rd, 2016. One touch of a button and she was dead. One touch of a button, because of a split second, because of a temptation, the life of an innocent child was ripped out of her hands. She doesn't get a second chance. Then again, he does, when they have an addiction. Because the addiction comes first, before life, before reality, before witnessing your child's first steps. Do I have your attention now, or are you still looking at your phone? I said, do I have your attention now, or are you still looking at your phone? No matter how loud I scream, my words cannot overpower the brightness of your screen. I cannot get your attention because you're all addicted. Don't worry, we all are. The first thing I touch when I wake up, my addiction. The first words in my head I type instead of speak. When the sounds of your family are muffled by the sounds of your addiction buzzing, you know this is wrong. You may have followers on the screen, but look behind you. You have no followers, because even when you fall, your addiction can't catch you. 11 years is a pretty long time, right? Well, what if 11 years of your life were taken from you? Would you care? Of course you would. But somehow, wasting 11 years of your life staring at a screen doesn't bother you. The addiction is supposed to keep us connected like branches on a tree, but somewhere in the midst of this, the leaves and then the branches started falling, making the connection worse. And somehow our broken screen becomes more important than our broken friend, and our followers and posts become a part of us. And soon enough, the addiction becomes a mask, portraying who we want to be instead of who we are. What was supposed to be an assisted communicator just became our only connection to this earth and this world. Pretty soon, humanity will not know each other by their personality or facial expressions, but by their ringtone. Abbreviated text words like OMG and LOL are now in the dictionary, becoming the English vocabulary. So soon enough, they will be teaching us how to text in school instead of how to write a letter. But the technology keeps getting faster and faster. But why? It's so we can spend less time on the addiction and get what we want faster. How about when writing with a pen turned into typing? Why? For speed. But what if the addiction stopped? Boom. The time spent making it faster and being an addict is now brought back to us. And all of a sudden we can breathe. But the suffocation soon returns, like the suffocation of the girl crushed by the car because of her decision to touch that button. And why does the color of red in our battery bar in the corner of the screen, or the unopened Snapchat, make our faces droop so low that even a blind man can sense the sorrow? And why are the competitions these days no longer who can run the fastest, but instead who can get more likes on your hashtag Ice Bucket Challenge post? Why? Because it's a trap. Just one more minute, just one more minute, just one more minute. Until one day you realize the years that have passed, and all you wish for is that you could have that time back. But if you got another chance, would anything change? Or would you fall back and repeat history? Would you fall in the trap again and repeat history? Maybe someday we'll all wake up and look outside instead of into our addiction. Our addiction that is the dark earth until we use the flashlight button. Our addiction that is lonely until we type and hit send. The earth that is silent until we touch a button and fill it with sound, and all of a sudden you forget. You forget that your brain is becoming a pot of soup that no one wants to swallow. You forget to love the people who love you, and they start to fall. Fall at the face of your addiction-filled earth, and then eventually fall at the earth entirely. I stand here today to tell you that you are all addicts, but addicts can go to rehab, and addicts have a choice that I cannot make for you, but you can make for yourself. I have a hope that maybe there will be a day for there to be a medicine for this addiction that enslaves us all.